savage. I'm talking about set. Gemma, here we go. Let's go. After set, flying. I'm freaking flying. After set, Gemma, here we go. Oh, Gemma, after set, I'm flying. I'm freaking flying. After set. What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby, and today, we are reviewing Apollon Nutrition Bloody Hooligan Extreme Pre-Workout Formula. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got extreme content, homie, coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe. And let's get into this, man. God bless all of you homies. I hope you're feeling amazing, man. Living from the heart, staying out of the noisy head. Right away, man, when I wake up, I go to God. Right away, man. I do not have, every second when I wake up, between the time that I go to God, my head, I'm giving it a chance to get in there and destroy me. So I got to go to God right away and put my body armor on, man, and ask God to get in my head before I do, so my illness, my disease of addiction and selfishness doesn't creep in and destroy me. I don't have the luxury of waiting to pray in the morning, man, or I don't know what's going to happen. All bets are off, homie. Anyway, man, that's what prayer and meditation is in the morning. That's our body armor on for the day, man. We can't go in the day unarmed. Anyway, this is a sick freaking tub of pre-workout right here. Really freaking sick. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. There's zombies. There's an apocalypse happening. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. And I want to tell you right now, I have reviewed, coming up, I think, in 2 pre-workouts. It'll be 500 stim pre-workouts, just stim pre-workouts. This is the heaviest tub, I think, of pre-workout I've ever felt. I mean, there might have been bigger tubs. This is the densest, heaviest tub of pre-workout I have ever felt in my life, man. And a lot of times, I come on the channel and I tell you, a million ingredients doesn't impress me and this and that. I'm going to talk about my experience with this. This is very, very, very impressive. I mean, this is really freaking sick right here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's what we're here to do. Hit the dang like button, man. I hope you're feeling the power of Bloody Hooligan. But number one, the power of God, man. Hope you're feeling good. Okay, let's get right into this here. So, this was a blood orange flavor, and it was a very fine flavor, man. Was it amazing? No, it was on the positive side and easy to drink side, and it's a 42-gram scoop. You definitely feel the heaviness for a little, maybe like 10, 15 minutes, and then as you start working out and your body starts absorbing it, it goes away. So it's definitely initially a little bit of a, who's here? Who's here? Hey. What's going on here? All right, so listen to this, homies. 42-gram scoop, and a level scoop for me was 43 grams. This is a fat scoop of pre-work. Oh, we're dropping powder. Look at this. Look at this, man. Do you know it's 6 degrees right now in Michigan? 6 degrees. Okay, so listen to this, man. Okay, here we go. 5 calories. 42-gram scoop, you only get 5 calories. Here we go. L-citrulline, 10 grams, homie. 10 grams of pure citrulline. Beta-alanine, that's for the pumps. Beta-alanine, 6.4 grams. Betas! You got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie. So they gave us double the efficacious clinical dose for you Neil deGrasse Tyson, Fauci Jr., Greta Thunberg types, homie. You Bill Nye the Science Guy worshipping son of a gun. 6.4 grams of the betas, and you would think these betas are just going to be like the most uncomfortable, itchy thing, but I'm going to talk about it, homie. Creatine monohydrate, 5 grams. I personally like creatine in here. I'm going to tell you why. Do I like creatine in pre-workouts? I don't mind it as long as it's 5 grams, because I throw 5 grams of creatine in my pre-workout anyway. So it makes it easy. It's already mixed in. Betaine anhydrous, 5 grams, man. That makes sense for the power output, make you a strong alpha male. Iron pumper, homie. L-tyrosine, 3 grams. These people don't play with the dosages, man. That's one thing about Apollon, man. They ain't monkeying around with the dosages. Taurine, homie, 3 grams. Freaking taurine, man. That's kind of an all-around hitter. Inositol stabilized arginine silicate as nitrosogene, 1,500 milligrams. That nitrosogene L-citrulline mix is a monster, homie. Then you got alpha GPC, a gram at 50%, so that yields 500 milligrams. Green tea, so Cellflow 6, 600 milligrams. Great ingredient, helps with pumps, blood flow, cardiovascular benefits, of kind of an all-around health ingredient. Really nice, standardized. It's a certain kind of extract of green tea, very special, homie, and really like that ingredient. Now this is where things take a turn for the better. Theobromine, 600 milligrams. Where do we go from here, man? Where do we go from here? That's just, it's just wild. Theobromine, it's like cousin to caffeine, gives more stimulation, mood, that sense of well-being, some energy. Vasodrive AP, 508 milligrams, efficaciously dosed for you. Himalayan pink salt, 500 milligrams. That gives you those muscle contractions, the sodium pumps, the hydration, all that. And I like that. Grapeseed extract, homie, 400 milligrams. Caffeine anhydrous, 350. Nice amount of caffeine. That's a stimulant, homie. That's going to stimulate, homies. All right, man. Then you got dicaffeine malate, 200 milligrams, which yields 75%. So you get a total of 500 milligrams of caffeine in here in Apollon fashion, man. So this is a, hold on, Cognatic or CogniQ, whatever you want to say, 100 milligrams. That's a like a nootropic, coffee Arabica fruit extract, and estrogen for the absorption, 50 milligrams. So as far as the stimulants in here, you're getting 2 kinds of caffeine plus the theobromine. So it's not over the top with stimulants. I mean, the caffeine's high, 500 milligrams. It's a little high for me, just to be straight. The only I mean, there's nothing dangerous about 500 milligrams of caffeine or anything like that. The only problem for me as a supplement reviewer, it raises your tolerance when you continually take 500, because, you know, where do you go from there? But besides that, I mean, nothing's wrong with ingesting that much, except if you want to keep your tolerance down. I mean, as far as health issues or anything, it's completely fine. It's just a tolerance issue for me. That's the problem. But besides that, man, they're not overstimulating you. This is what you call an insane, an insane all-arounder, man. Just like, it's everything. I mean, the whole package, what I would refer to as a stim junkie daily, meaning it's not like super stim junkie like some of their other pre's, Ronin, Assassin, all that, Time Cop, all that. It's just insanely dosed with the whole freaking package. I mean, everything. So look, man, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. I look at this label, and I think we come up with ideas in our head, man. That's why we got to pray, because my plans don't always pan out. I think, man, this is going to be really smooth and have crazy pump. This had a better sense of urgency than I anticipated. And Bloody Hooligan, if you could guess, they basically, I think they pretty much mashed up Hooligan and Bloody Hell pump pills, which were really nice. I noticed in their Bloody Hell, they do have glycerol, which they didn't put in there. Anyway, which I'm good with. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this, man. You take the drink. I take the drink. I come down to the dance floor. I feel the betas within 5 minutes. You see 6.4 grams, and you think, man, I'm just going to have the craziest head itchers. The betas have what you guys call on Reddit legs, meaning It's not like overwhelming itching, but it lasts for freaking ever, dude. Like 45 minutes to an hour into the workout, you got those betas freaking kicking, homie. So, having said that, did I mention it's 6 degrees out? 6 degrees. The garage has been heating like crazy. The first thing that you feel after the betas is the head high. The head high comes in before even the physical energy. There is this this freaking nootropic sense of well-being, head coming off your neck high. There's a high with it. I don't know, the theobromine, the caffeine, whatever. And you just feel like something's brewing. And it takes off pretty quick, man. And it starts building and building. And then, I would say, even before like the physical energy comes in, the pump comes in, which is freaking nuts. Now, the one thing I want to say about this, there are a lot of companies who put in like huge dosages of pump ingredients, and I think it works against them. Gorilla Mode did it with Gorilla Mode Nitric. Rise did it with Pump Daddy or whatever. I think that a lot of times with pumps, less is more. Apollon, all the pump stuff I've used from Apollon with the heavy scoops, it always performs beautifully in the pump department. They're one of the very few companies that can get away with putting an insanely large dose of all these. Sometimes you see these pump ingredients, you're like, man, is it just too much? Is the synergy gonna mess with it? And it actually performs freaking beautifully, man. Like, this is so fun to use on a chest day because you're just so tight and vascular and dry, and you have this mind-muscle connection, and the pump is just outrageous. It's as good as a pump can get. I mean, it's just the upper echelon of extraterrestrial freaking pumpage, dude, where you just feel just hard. You just feel freaking too hard for the yard. You got the look in the mirror, you're like, GGH, is that you, you nasty, nasty son of a gun, dude? Like, what are you doing, homie? This is almost un-American how pumped you are. You just feel freaking awesome. Something about the pump that these Apollon pre's give, from Hooligan to Bloodsport to this one, and all their other pre's, you just feel good. The pump makes you feel good. Something about the pump, I don't know what it is, when you have that beautiful, tight, dry, vascular pump, you feel better. So there's a really nice mix. It's smooth, meaning you see 500 milligrams of caffeine. There's no death feeling or anything like that. No survival mode. It's like a 6-hour energy experience. I mean, you really feel awake, alert, energized without feeling over the top or overstimulated. It feels like a Stim Junkie Daily. Gives you a nice break from the alpha yo and all that. There's really the star of the show are the betas last a long time, and the head high, the sense of well-being, feel good energy head high, man, just performs awesome. You're as energized as you want to be. You're not. It's the whole package. It doesn't feel super Stim Junkie. There's no, as I said, no alpha yo. There's no excessive heart rate. It's smooth, but it hits hard enough. Okay, it's a good mix. There's a good enough backbone where it feels like a bodybuilder training pre. Like, I'm telling you, you feel driven on it without feeling over the top stimulated. Like, you do not feel like you're burning your brain out at all, even for 500 milligrams of caffeine. It feels like you're just good for the day, man. Like, you're in the mood elevation, focus, that alpha GPC, theobromine, nootropic, head high feeling just performs beautifully. Everything in it is just like a solid freaking experience. From the pumps, which are just top notch, from the betas, which aren't over the top but last a long time, which contribute to the head buzz, from the mood to the theobromine, the healthy feeling, head high, not like illicit, not cracked out, no negative side, but just the healthy feeling, like I'm in a good freaking mood today. I got this feeling where my head is floating off my neck, almost like Orion would give you, a clear-headed, nice mood elevation, and you feel like a serious iron pumper. Kind of the whole package. Not so much a drug addict pre, but scratches the itch, man, if that gives you a good review, you know. So freaking, the thing just performs awesome for exactly what it is. Not a ton of stims, and you're not missing them. That's what I'll say. And the pumps are awesome, man. How much can I say? I'm not here shining no schlong. Great pre-workout, man, especially for a 42-gram scoop where you think, is this just gonna be too much and the synergy's gonna get in the way? And it doesn't, man. It just hits the spot for just a serious iron pumping session, man. I recommend it on a chest or arm day so you can really see those freaking pumps, man. And I would say it's a twice-a-week hitter because of the high caffeine. Twice a week. That's what I got. I'll link below where to get it with the discount code. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.